Dan Hooker's journey in the UFC is nothing short of legendary. From a stunning debut to breathtaking knockouts and thrilling victories, he's earned his place among the elite. But what does it take to rise through the ranks and come back stronger after setbacks? Don't miss out on the electrifying moments that define Hooker's career. Keep watching, because you won't believe what happens next. In June 2014, a 24-year-old Dan Hooker made his highly anticipated UFC debut. The stage was set in the Octagon, where he faced Ian Entwistle, a dangerous submission specialist from England. As the fight began, Hooker quickly showcased his striking prowess, utilizing his jab to keep Entwistle at bay. The aggressive Entwistle pressed forward, attempting to crowd Hooker, but Hooker stayed calm under pressure, demonstrating his composure. The battle escalated quickly, and just a few minutes into the first round, Hooker's superior striking began to shine. Entwistle's wild attack left him vulnerable, and Hooker took full advantage. With precise elbows, Hooker unleashed a brutal barrage that overwhelmed Entwistle. The referee was forced to step in and stop the fight, marking a dominant victory for Hooker. The win not only showcased Hooker's technical skills, but also his resilience and ability to adapt under pressure, setting the tone for his future in the UFC. This victory became the starting point of a career that would bring fans to the edge of their seats with every fight. After an exciting UFC debut, where Dan Hooker secured a dominant victory with a barrage of elbows, he was met with a tough setback. His first significant challenge came in the form of Maximo Blanco, a seasoned fighter known for his explosive striking and grappling. Hooker faced Blanco at UFC Fight Night 43 in June 2014, and despite putting up a brave fight, he was outclassed by the more experienced opponent. Blanco's aggression and powerful strikes overwhelmed Hooker, resulting in a tough loss for the rising star. However, Hooker's resilience shone through in the aftermath. Instead of letting the defeat define him, he used it as motivation to improve. The loss served as a wake-up call, pushing Hooker to refine his skills and build on the lessons learned inside the octagon. His ability to bounce back from adversity would become a defining trait in his career. In the months following his loss to Blanco, Hooker returned to the training camp with a renewed sense of purpose. His commitment to his craft and determination to learn from his mistakes propelled him back into the UFC with a fresh mindset. This time, he would not let setbacks dictate his future in the promotion. He was focused, driven, and ready to prove to the world that he could recover from the loss and rise to greater heights. Hooker's next fight was against the former Shudo lightweight champion, Hatsu Hioki, at UFC Fight Night 54 in October 2014. Hioki, a dangerous and well-rounded fighter, presented another challenge, but Hooker's performance was a statement of his growth. With precision striking and calculated aggression, Hooker secured a spectacular knockout in the second round, making him the first man to ever knock out Hioki. This victory not only marked a significant milestone in his career, but also proved to fans and critics alike that Hooker had the mental toughness to rebound from defeat and continue his journey toward greatness. Dan Hooker's career reached a pivotal moment when he faced Hatsu Hioki, a former Shudo lightweight champion, at UFC Fight Night 54 in October 2014. Hioki was known for his well-rounded skills, which included a dangerous submission game and the ability to dominate opponents with his versatility. For Hooker, this fight presented an opportunity to bounce back from his previous loss to Maximo Blanco and prove his worth in the UFC's lightweight division. The atmosphere was electric as the two fighters entered the octagon, but Hooker quickly showcased his new, refined approach to the sport. From the beginning of the fight, it was clear that Hooker had learned from his previous setbacks. He was calm, composed, and calculated, staying disciplined while controlling the pace of the fight. His movement was fluid, and his striking was on point, as he utilized his range to maintain distance while also closing the gap with precision. Midway through the second round, Hooker's patience and sharp striking would pay off. As Hioki looked to pressure him against the cage, Hooker saw an opening for a perfectly timed head kick. He unleashed it with deadly accuracy, sending Hioki crashing to the canvas in an unforgettable display of knockout power. The force of the kick left Hioki unconscious, and the referee quickly stepped in to end the fight, declaring Hooker the winner by knockout. This win was significant not only for Hooker's record, but also for his career trajectory. It made him the first fighter ever to knock out Hioki, a testament to his evolving skill set and improving fight IQ. The knockout victory earned him widespread recognition within the UFC and demonstrated that, despite the loss to Blanco, Hooker was a force to be reckoned with in the lightweight division. From that moment forward, Hooker continued to build his reputation as one of the most electrifying fighters in the UFC, securing further victories and making a lasting impact on the sport. In June 2017, Dan Hooker made the pivotal decision to move up to the lightweight division, marking a new chapter in his UFC career. His first test in this new weight class came against Ross Pearson, the winner of The Ultimate Fighter Season 9. Pearson, a seasoned veteran, was known for his striking and experience, making him a tough opponent for Hooker's lightweight debut. Despite the challenge, Hooker's performance was nothing short of spectacular. With his power and precision on full display, Hooker landed a brutal knee to Pearson's face in the second round, sending the crowd into a frenzy. The knockout was emphatic, showcasing Hooker's ability to execute his game plan with flawless timing and positioning. This victory not only earned Hooker a spectacular finish, but also solidified his place as a formidable contender in the lightweight division. His lightweight debut was a clear statement. Dan Hooker was ready for the bigger challenges ahead. In December 2017, Dan Hooker continued his impressive rise through the lightweight division with a dominant victory over Mark Diakise. Diakise, a highly skilled striker from the UK, was considered one of the top prospects in the division at the time. Hooker's challenge was to neutralize Diakise's dangerous striking and secure a win that would elevate him further in the rankings. Hooker's approach was methodical, using his striking to control the pace and keeping Diakise on the defensive. In the second round, Hooker showcased his ground game by locking in a perfectly executed guillotine choke, forcing Diakise to tap out. The submission victory was a testament to Hooker's evolving skill set, as he proved that he was not just a striker, but a well-rounded fighter capable of finishing opponents in multiple ways. This win further solidified Hooker as one of the top lightweight contenders, and it set the stage for even bigger matchups in the future. In April 2018, Dan Hooker faced one of his most notable opponents, veteran Jim Miller, who held the record for the most wins in UFC history. Miller, known for his relentless pressure and veteran savvy, was looking to prove that his experience could overcome Hooker's rising star power. But Hooker was determined to make his mark, and he did so in spectacular fashion. The fight was a back-and-forth battle, with both fighters trading heavy blows. However, it was Hooker's powerful striking that made the difference. Midway through the first round, Hooker unleashed a devastating knee to Miller's head, sending him crashing to the canvas. The knockout was quick and brutal, highlighting Hooker's ability to close the distance and deliver power when it counted most. This victory not only added a highlight reel knockout to Hooker's resume, but also solidified his reputation as a dangerous striker in the lightweight division. Fans and analysts alike took notice. Dan Hooker was a force to be reckoned with. Dan Hooker's rise through the UFC ranks was fueled by a series of impressive victories that showcased his skill, determination, and knockout power. After his stunning knee knockout over Jim Miller, Hooker continued his ascent in the lightweight division, securing win after win and proving that he was a legitimate threat to the top contenders. One of his most significant victories came in July 2019 when he faced James Vick, a dangerous striker with a considerable reach advantage. Hooker made quick work of Vick, landing a left hook that sent him crashing to the canvas in the opening round. The knockout was swift and decisive, reaffirming Hooker's place among the elite in the lightweight division. His streak of victories not only earned him recognition, but also built his momentum toward bigger challenges. Hooker's relentless pursuit of victory and his unwavering confidence in the octagon kept him in the spotlight as one of the most exciting and dangerous fighters in the division. In February 2020, Dan Hooker was given the chance to headline a UFC event for the first time, a massive milestone in his career. The stage was set for a highly anticipated lightweight showdown against Paul Felder, a veteran known for his technical striking and iron chin. The fight was intense, with both men exchanging brutal strikes throughout the 5-round battle. Hooker's ability to manage distance and his superior striking technique played a pivotal role in the fight. Although Felder proved to be a tough opponent, Hooker's aggression, timely counters, and excellent range control helped him earn a razor-thin split decision victory in front of his home crowd in New Zealand. The fight was awarded Fight of the Night, and Hooker's performance in this main event put him firmly in the conversation for a potential title shot. It was a defining moment in his career, showing that Hooker could handle the pressure of headlining an event while continuing to deliver high-level performances in the octagon. Dan Hooker's journey to the top of the lightweight division faced a major setback in June 2020 when he squared off against Dustin Poirier in one of the most anticipated fights of the year. The fight was a back-and-forth war, with both men showcasing their resilience and skill. Unfortunately for Hooker, Poirier's superior striking and ability to weather the storm ultimately led to a hard-fought loss by decision. However, Hooker's ability to bounce back from defeat is one of his defining characteristics. After his loss to Poirier, he immediately refocused on his training, determined to come back stronger. Hooker's resilience in the face of adversity demonstrated his mental toughness and refusal to let setbacks define him. He returned to the octagon with a renewed sense of purpose, proving that one loss would not stop him from chasing his title aspirations. His willingness to take on the best in the world and continue improving has made him one of the most respected competitors in the lightweight division. In November 2022, Dan Hooker faced the rising prospect Claudio Puelles at UFC 281, a crucial fight for Hooker as he sought to stay relevant in the lightweight title race. After a series of tough losses, this fight was a must-win to keep his career on track. Puelles, known for his grappling and leg-lock submissions, posed a serious threat to Hooker's striking dominance. Hooker, however, was not to be outdone. He fought with intensity and purpose, staying calm under pressure and landing some powerful strikes. In the second round, Hooker delivered a beautifully timed front kick to the body that dropped Puelles and followed up with a TKO finish, sealing the victory. The win was a much-needed rebound and showed that Hooker still had the heart, skill, and drive to compete at the highest level. This victory not only put Hooker back on the path to title contention, but also reminded fans why he remains one of the most exciting and respected fighters in the lightweight division. Dan Hooker's path to success has been filled with heart, grit, and unforgettable moments. But his journey is far from over. His latest win proves he's still one of the toughest fighters in the lightweight division. If you enjoyed watching this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible fighter stories. Stay tuned for our next video, the 6 feet 8 inch Brazilian giant taking over MMA, Renan Ferreira. You won't want to miss this one.